Hey gang, welcome to Coffee Break TV. If you're new, please comment, like, and subscribe. We'd love to hear from you down below in the comment section. So let's see what's new.
No way this man is paid enough money for this job. No suit, no armor in any regard, just bugs crawling all over you. He's not paid enough for this shit.
I was hired to clean his house, and the floor was so slippery that I slipped twice already. This situation is really disgusting. Claude is the most severe case of mental illness I have encountered. It's no exaggeration to say that his room looked like a public restroom. Neighbors told me that Claude had serious digestive issues. A month ago, he couldn't help but use a bag to hold his trash in the elevator. The entire incident was recorded by the building's surveillance cameras, and the building manager shared the unedited video in the resident group. Neighbors were disgusted by his behavior, and their harsh criticisms only worsened Claude's already fragile mental state. He locked himself in his home and barely went outside. Now, his 45-year-old daughter has taken him to get treatment, hoping that Claude will recover soon.
Porta potties? By all means, let's go.
When you get to your porta potties, what do you usually start with?
Start cleaning. That's usually what I start doing. Got some dude wipes. Now that we got that, spray down in here. I'm gonna take our brush, scrub everything. Now we rinse.
How long does that usually take you to?
I strive for about 5 minutes of toilet. I usually do 20 to 40 in a day. I find knives, watches.
No way. The Rowe?
Can you handle the smell? Who put the drawings in the toilet?
Gonna need these.
Get in there and suck it out. Oh, Jesus. How does it look?
Shitty. On my face.
Yeah, splashbacks do happen. We call that the blue baptism.
There we go, guys. Clean butts.
Hey gang, today we're talking about dirty jobs. There seems to be all kind of dirty jobs. Cleaning ships, cleaning toilets, cleaning apartments or people's homes, cleaning up crime scenes, landfills, being the trash man or woman. It just seems like there's a lot of dirty jobs out there. And from the looks of it, it pays well. So would you do any of these dirty jobs listed today? Would you clean up crime scenes? Would you clean up people's homes that have maybe mental illness or disorders? Would you climb into some of these tunnels and pipes and sewage lines? Would you do it? Let me know below. Please like and comment today at Coffee Break TV.
Today, I'm a body removal tech, aka a corpse cleaner. I'm the one they call to bag, tag, and haul what's left of a human being before the scene degrades, the evidence decays, or the smell turns into a stage 5 clinger within your sinus cavity, which I've had before and it's not great.
Day in the life of a crime scene cleaner, Part 3.
So let's take a look in the fridge. Probably been unopened for, I would say maybe 5 years or so. We have to check some of the labels. That's good stuff. It's all pretty much dry. There's another one in the garage too, so we'll go to that later.
Maybe they should have opened this.
A 19-year-old girl named Emily was found dead in her room after 2 weeks, her hair having fallen out and fused with maggots. You wouldn't believe the kind of disaster bad parents can bring upon their child. Her parents have already been taken into police custody, and I was called to clean her room. During the police interview, I learned her name was Emily, and she had dropped out of school. Severe depression had made it impossible for her to continue her studies or live a normal life. 3 weeks ago, Emily's parents went on vacation to Hawaii, leaving her only $80 for living expenses. The community was outraged upon hearing this news, strongly demanding that the police arrest her parents. What happened in Emily's room, I can't say for sure, but I can only imagine how much she must have suffered. At night, she lay on the floor, wrapped in a blanket, curled up in a corner, leaving this world silently. I hope she finds happiness in heaven.
There's been a shortage of workers, but there are plenty of opportunities in Houston, Texas. They need trash compactor cleaners, and they've already bumped the pay up to $7 an hour to attract more workers. And the best part is you can work as many hours as you want.
This man dives into sewage filled with poo. If he returns safely, he'll earn $30,000. If he doesn't, his family will receive $2 million. Being a poo diver is probably one of the most unappealing jobs in the world. Not only do they have to endure an extremely disgusting environment, but they also face significant life-threatening risks. A poo diver's job involves diving into sewage ponds filled with poo to repair facilities, unclog pipes, and clear out accumulated waste. Due to the low visibility in the sewage, they're practically working blind in a complex underwater environment. They're also wearing equipment that weighs tens of pounds, which severely restricts their mobility and increases the risk of getting trapped. All they can rely on are the rope attached to them and an oxygen tank. Once the oxygen runs out, their lives are at the mercy of the foul-smelling sewage and poo. Even if they return safely, the bacteria in the sewage could make them sick. Additionally, the stigma associated with the job can make it hard for them to date and marry. So, very few people are willing to become poo divers. Would you be willing to do it?
When it goes to somebody who we're trying to help,
This is not soap. Why is it in here?
This is coming from a hotel, and at the back of the hotel, they sometimes mistake our bins for trash cans. So we often get what would be just sort of considered trash put into our bins, and that's one of the fun things we get to do here is sort all that stuff out.
Well, that sounds terrific.
You are going to get your hands dirty recycling soap.
Will I have to wash my hands when I'm finished recycling soap?
We recommend it. Just add water, and you're good to go.
We start by weighing and opening the hundreds of boxes that are being shipped from over 7,000 hotels all over the country.
I'm looking at bottles, I'm looking at soap, I'm looking at, I hate to say it, but I'm looking at pubic hair.
We sort out the soap from what you call the,
why is it brown?
Why is it brown? Not soap. Weighing the boxes lets us know the impact that each hotel is having on the planet. We can calculate exactly how much weight we're keeping out of landfills.
41 pounds.
41.
As well as how much water and energy are being saved.
This appears to be mixed. There's lubricant, there's all of it. Now, normally you'd have a couple of people doing this?
Yeah, for sure. Carlos, you want to come in
Carlos,
here?
Why don't you come on over here? Mike? Introduce yourself.
How you doing, Mike?
It's great
My
to
name
see
is
you.
Carlos. How you doing?
Carlos, it's great to meet you.
Always.
What's your official job title here?
I'm the soap whisperer.
The soap whisperer?
Yeah, I'm the soap whisperer.
So why don't you and I work on this together?
Clean the World receives up to 40 boxes of soap from hotels each day. At 40 pounds per box, that's over 4 tons a week.
What's the weirdest thing you ever came across when you opened up a box of what should have been just soap?
Used condoms.
Used condoms, good. Yeah, because nobody throws away the new ones. 41, maybe 39.
I think the guy that sorts the garbage at the plant is probably the dirtiest job. Here's why. I mean, everything else is dirty, for sure, if we're using the term dirty. But that dude is literally touching every single thing that we dispose of on a daily basis. I mean, everything comes through there and he sorts it. He's sorting, you know, the trash from the recycling and yada yada, and I think that is just commendable. I mean, can you just imagine like the smell of the room alone? I wonder what that guy gets paid, because I hope it's a lot. I know like garbage collectors get paid a lot, so I hope the guy that sorts the garbage also is getting paid a lot, because he truly deserves it, in my opinion. I mean, I know there's a ton of dirty jobs out there, but that one just feels like it's probably the dirtiest, in my opinion.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe at Coffee Break TV.